What's your English level? Take this test. Today I'm going to test your English level and proficiency and find out which grade you fall under. Do you really want to know your current level of English? Let's find out. Assalamualaikum everyone and welcome back to my channel English with Zafar Zai. As I told you in this video, I'm just going to find out your current level of English by asking you 12 questions in total, and they would be divided into 3 categories like the beginner, the intermediate, and the advanced one. I will be allowing you for 5 seconds to think of about the right answer. Then together we will pick the right answer and I will discuss the reason behind the right answer. Are you completely ready? Let's get started. So I'm going to start by the beginner level of question. The first question is, which sentence is correct? Option A, she go to school every day. B, she goes to school every day. C, she going to school every day. Alright, the option B, she goes to school every day, is the correct answer out of these 3 options. This is because the goes is the correct verb form with the third person singular pronoun using the simple present tense. So I mean, whenever you want to make a sentence for he, she, it using the simple present tense, you have to add is or is to the verb. In this case, we add is to the go. The main verb is the go, and as it's simple present tense, and we use the sentence, make the sentence for the she, so we add es. It becomes goes. She goes to school every day. The second question is, which word is a noun? Option A, quickly. B, beautiful. C, apple. Alright, the apple is a noun as it is the name of an item, and the word quickly is an adverb, and that the beautiful is an adjective. So the right answer is the apple. The third question is, what is the past tense of run? Option A, run. B, ran. C, running. Okay, option B, ran. This is the second form of the verb run, and the run is actually not a verb or a word, and that the running is the present participle. So ran is the second or the past form of the run, and this is an irregular verb. The fourth question is, fill in the blank. He space a book. Option A, read. Option B, reads. And that the option C is reading. Okay, the right answer is the reads, as that the first one. This is simple present tense, and with he, she, it, we add is or es to the verb. It becomes reads. Okay, these were the 4 questions I asked you, and they were designed for the beginner level of English. Now I'm going to move to the intermediate level of English. Okay, the first question is, you have to choose the correct sentence. I'll give you 3 sentences and you pick up the right one. Option A, neither the teacher nor the students was happy. Option B, neither the teacher nor the students were happy. Option C, neither the teacher or the students were happy. Okay, the right answer is neither the teacher nor the students were happy. So here we use were, as we're looking at the subject students. That's a plural, and we have to make use of the plural verb, which is were, rather than that of the was. So this is the right answer. Were happy. Were happy. Not was happy, but instead were happy, looking at the subject, which is students. The second question I can ask you for the intermediate level of English is, identify the error in this sentence. She don't like ice cream. Option A, she. Option B, don't. And option C is that of like. You have to identify the error. Okay, the right answer is the don't, because whenever we're using the simple present tense with he, she, it, the correct contraction form is doesn't, but here it's don't, and that's a mistake, an error in this sentence. Instead of don't, we have to say doesn't, but rather in this sentence, don't is used, and that's an error in the sentence. As I asked you to identify the error, so the error in this sentence is the don't. The third question is fill in the blank with a correct preposition. He is interested space learning French. The first option is at, second is in, third is on. The right answer is in. This is because whenever we're making use of the word interested, then we have to use in as a preposition in all the cases. Whenever you're using interested, then making use of the preposition in rather than on or ought. The next question is which sentence is passive voice? I'll give you three sentences and you gotta pick up the one that's in passive voice. Option A, the dog bit the man. B, the man was bitten by the dog. C, the man bites the dog. The right answer is the man was bitten by the dog. So this is the right answer because this is in passive voice and the question was to pick up the sentence that's written in passive voice. And in the passive voice, we actually the subject is actually receiving the action. It doesn't actually perform the action. And in this sentence, if you think of it, the man, which is the subject, it receives the action rather than performing the action. If the subject performs the action, then that's the active voice. If it receives the action, that's in passive voice, as in this case. Okay, dear students, now you're done with a beginner and intermediate level of questions. It's time for to move to the advanced level of question. I'll ask you four questions in there. Are you ready? Let's dive in. The first question is choose the correctly punctuated sentence. So there are three sentences and you gotta pick up the one that's perfectly punctuated. Option A, option B, and that is the option C. All right, guys, the right option is the option A. If you look at it in there, the full stop is actually used inside of the quotation marks. In an American English, whenever we're introducing a quote, the full stop should be inside of the quotation, and that is the first case. So this is the right answer. The second question is which word best fits in the sentence? If he space harder, comma, he would have passed the exam. First option, studied. Second, study. Third, studies. All right, the right answer is studied. This is because this is the if clause, and in the if clause, we're having the first conditional, second conditional, and that is the third conditional. This is actually the third conditional clause, and with the third conditional clause, we have to make use of the past tense, and in the past tense, we make use of the second and third form of the verb, that is studied, rather than studies or study. So the structure is if plus past tense. So in the past tense, we have to make use of the second form, which is studied. This is the right answer, which is studied, rather than the other options. The third question is identify the type of sentence. Although it was raining, we went for a hike. Option A, simple. Option B, compound. And that of the option C is complex. All right, guys, the right option is the complex. The complex sentence is the sentence which contains both dependent and independent clause, and in this case, this sentence also contains both of them, the dependent and independent clause. That's why it's considered as a complex sentence. So the right answer is the complex. The last question is you have to select the correct form of the verb. Neither of the answers space correct. Option A is, option B are, and that of the option C is was. The right answer is, even though the verb is a plural, but if you look at the subject verb agreement, is agrees with neither. That's why is the correct option. All right, guys, this was an amazing moment for me that I quizzed your English proficiency, and I hope you got 12 out of 12. Didn't you? Let me know in the comment section below how many answers did you pick the right one. Also, watch the video again and again. If you don't understand something, let me know in the comment section below. I'll explain it step by step in next video. At the end, if you made 8 scores out of 12, you are succeed. Congratulations for this. And if you scored below than 8, then you have to try again and again and make sure to do the right and prepare for the next test. Okay, thank you for watching this video up to the very end, and let me see you in the coming video. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you there. Bye.